Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brightops, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War. We are still Bronze Hill, and we're still trying to make some decisions and make sure our nation works really well. Now, having given it some thought and no one providing feedback on what faction we should go with, yeah, thanks for that. We are going to stick with the Duchess and the Griffonian Empire. Just simply because I do not trust myself well enough to actually be able to build enough of an army to hold out against everything on my own. I'm not that good at this. This, yeah, kind of sucks, but what have you. Alright. Do Artillery Engineering Corps. Can we get further width? Alright. Well, that's a step up at least. We'll at least have some elite units. Wait, hang on. Belcruz. Alright. Yeah, we'll train up 2. 2 units of mountaineers seem like a good idea. And where possible, we'll start working on things like field hospitals and all that fun stuff, just so that we can make sure our forces actually have things to work with. Alright, stand with Gabriella. Okay. As tensions rise within the Imperial Court, 2 factions have emerged in the Regency debates, one led by Duchess Gabriella Eagleclaw and the other by the Archon Evos the 7th? The Duchess stands for the traditional order of the Empire, as it was under Grover V, respecting the delicate balance in society between the nobility and commoner. As such, it is without question that we should support her claim. Yep. Do it. See, military police. Recon. Yeah, we need the Griff truck. Go ahead, get that started. If for no other reason than so we can get some field hospitals. Because that would be nice. Okay, research speed's up. You're gonna be a while. Reinforcement rate. Sure. Plus radio is good. Alright, how's production coming along? How long? Alright, we're gonna have some more civilian factories soon. Good. Progress is being made, if slowly. Alright. Actually, while I'm remembering, what have we got in our army? Let's see, Royal Defense, and Ironpore Division. Alright, what have we got? Actually, no, we'll replace that with... They're not mountaineers. Infantry, Ironpores. Okay. Decisions available. We have decisions we can make. What do we got? Yes, military training would be good. If only just to speed up army experience and try and build our forces a little bit better. No harm in that. Okay. Stern with Gabriella, they'll be there soon. Actually, hang on, do we still... Oh yeah, the crisis, we're dealing with that, aren't we? Tell you what, we'll wait until we'll wait until we have a few more... As much as I want to build an agency and just have it in existence, have it get started, at the same time, I kind of want to ensure that we actually have the infrastructure to get our war economy going. It is a great relief for our nation to hear that the Empire still has our back while we have theirs. Our cooperation continues, and for our loyalty, they sent us a token of their gratitude, which is a helpful wind of change in these trying times. May our cooperation continue and prosper. Alright, what can we do? Strawberry Pact. One of the following must be true. All the following must be true. Has guaranteed this. Guaranteed. So. Effect. Just gives us political power. Join Dog Griffin training. Okay, this would definitely help us get some research going. Alright. First things first, formalize the Bronze Council, if for no other reason than it will help lower the whole crisis. Because, let's see, crisis. Political gain, stability is down. We can at least start getting rid of that. Actually, hang on, how's... 24 days. Okay. Outdated tech. Swap that over. Hang on, while we're at it, what technologies do we have? We can make the iron pores better. Resource gain efficiency, mountain home. Alright. You know, I think first things first, we'll start here, because being able to move around mountainous terrain is good for us. Because just having a look at our home province, it's just useful. Alright. So we're slowly working towards ridding ourselves of illiteracy. Or at least doing something about it. Oh, we can modify the government now. Alright. We don't have enough war support to upgrade the economy. Nor to do that. Annoying, but what can you do? Haven't unlocked these yet. Or have we? Oh, we have. Yeah, industrial research speed, why the hell not? Because that will might as well make things a bit easier to organize. Alright. Here's what we're gonna... Alright, we'll wait until we get some more army experience points before we upgrade the base troops to be better. Because we are working on stuff, but... Alright, if nothing else, I think we can also use the converting from stockpile might speed up the process. Which will hopefully mean that our people will have better guns before time runs out. Alright. Bronze Council's formalized. That makes the crisis a little bit better. What have we got? Knights of the Bronze Cross. So division speed available. So that. Sorry. Just debating here. Let's see, support the Imperial Loyalty League, Knights of the Bronze Cross, which I think is moving us towards fascism. Let's see, just quickly looking. Yep, that's definitely towards fascism. However, if we go Loyalty League, stability goes up. Gain Wise Council, which gives us political gain. Enforce the Count's authority, which gives us Sorry if I'm not reading things aloud, I'm just quickly... What options do we have? Military... Oh, I guess we can go back to here. We've been kind of ignoring this section, but... Alright. Can't go that way. We can go this one. Alright, what can we do here? We can add production of steel or oil. Let's see, add one off-map civilian factory. Industry goes up. Or oil. So what's our current things? You know what, we'll go with steel. Because main reason I'm doing that is... Well, we've got a few things, but the main reason for that is if we can get a modernized industrial sector and just get rid of all these damn negatives, that would be really helpful. And having a few more resources doesn't hurt us. Alright. Royal Defense Division. Stock standard, let's see. Base infantry at the start. Artillery, artillery. Oh, we have... Wait, weren't we Did I accidentally train... Did I accidentally train mountaineers? Shit. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but still. I thought I was training iron paws. Okay. So we can... So are we training anyone, or...? Yes, yes we are. Ah yes, because Mountaineers are also a special forces unit. You know what? These two, how do we this? Yeah, we're gonna get rid of these two Mountaineers and instead focus on Iron Paws. Yeah, 3 Iron Paw divisions seems like a good idea. Because we can definitely focus on improving them in time. Okay, how long until you? Less than a year. And then we'll have more civilian factories. Alright. Well, we'll make some more while we're at it, but... Okay, what can we do? Adds on off-site civilian, works on motorized. Right, that's more motorized stuff, but... If we go with okay, changelings one against the deer, no surprise there. Let's see. Which grants monthly population goes up, supply consumption goes down. Yep, this seems like a good call for us. Dispersed industry, nice. Production efficiencies, now we'll work on some production efficiency. Because we need more factories. We do. It's no... Alright. Well, a deer. Wait, come on, game. What? There we go. Game didn't want to respond for a second. So, let's see. What's happening over here? The Deer's Republic is now standing against the Changelings. I don't like their odds, but we'll see. You never know. They might get incredibly lucky. Alright, so what's the situation? So we've got getting more we're slowly building up more civilian factories. which is good, but we need proper military ones. This is the problem. Okay, mountain home. Let's see. So that's movement speeds up, attack and defense. And these regions can go up. Woohoo. Alright, let's go with it. Because if we can make everyone better, then by all means. And I'm happy for Bronze Hill to serve as the industrial heartland for the Empire. Right, don't know where that is, don't care. Alright. Can modify the government again. What can we do? Weapons and research and equipment research speed goes up, artillery goes up, production costs for motorization go up. Let's see, what else have we got? Haven't really looked into aircraft, we probably should. Why not land doctrine? Because why the hell not? See any... no levels up for you. Is one for you, though? Unyielding defender seems like a good choice. Okay, so that's gone up, which increases population, supplies gone down, consumer factories go down. Let's get a modern... oh, we get another civilian factory off site, so but modernize society, which will get rid of this negative and gives us some positives. Alright. I don't think it was quite enough to remove yet another factory, but... well, wait, what's this? Okay, things are moving up. Things are definitely moving up. At least with construction. We can work with that. We just need another off-map goddamn thing. Okay, stability is solid. Stability is at least working, so we got that for us. Improved machine tools. Good, 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 good. And how long? You know what? I'm happy to grab this for the sole purpose of converting old equipment into new stuff will probably be beneficial. Ah, radios too. Woo. Should probably work on radar, but... eh. Wait, that reminds me, did we... okay, so we got rid of illiteracy, so we're no longer illiterate. That's good. Though, science, let's see what we're doing. It's the small science base that's really hurting us. But we'll try and take care of that with research shortly afterwards. Wait, hang on. Construction. Alright, that's against the deer. No surprise there, that happens. We're gonna have to have two armies. One for the elite, one for our elite units, and one for just the one for the standard troops. Which I'll admit, not the greatest, but what have you. Alright, Griff Truck is now a thing. And because of that, yeah, you know what, we'll upgrade the artillery a little bit. I mean, we've got a fair chunk of it in our army, so we might as well use it. Alright, we've been modernized. Alright, what can we do now? Change to substantial science base. That requires both, so let's re-establish curriculum. And, you know, welcome refugees. Why not? Alright. Modern society, so development of stuff is at least now better. We no longer have a negative to that. Which is a good start, at least. Let's see, where's our terrain? Supply. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Resource. That's what I'm looking for. Steel and crystal. Well, we're about to get improved equipment conversion, so we'll look into stuff in a second. Ah. Actually, what's your specialty? Okay, I'm happy for you to... No, you can be our defender. Let's see. Yeah, help yourself to the... We'll have the divisions set up here for now, just so... If for no other reason than so we have them training and doing stuff. Right, improve equipment conversion. That will help a bit. Right. Infantry equipment can get boosted as well, because we're going to need it. And it leads us into weapons. And the refugees are here. Nice. So, electronics, what do you do? Substantial science base. Well, if nothing else, that's a fairly big step up from negative 55 to negative 30. So it's a step in the right direction, if nothing else. What's our... Alright, changelings are on the march, don't care. We at least have an army now. So that's something. And yes, I'm aware we've got low power, but the current plan is we're going to try and deal with that in the future. Material designer, weapon research, motorized or artillery. Weapon and research, why the hell not? Because the bulk of our forces are military or infantry with artillery support. And I don't think we're going to be going into tanks. Yep, changelings are just crushing the deer. No surprise. Wait, hang on. Well, our research ability is slowly getting better, so we're not completely terrible. Yep, there it goes. The Diaz Republic has finally fallen. To the surprise of absolutely no one. Alright. So the Blackrock Bandits are currently expanding, which is not a good sign. But if nothing else, it seems like the Empire is currently gathering its forces for the push to reclaim the parts of the Empire that decided to follow the Archon, or at least against the Duchess. And it occurs to me, if we had sided against the Duchess, a lot of those troops would be on our border. Alright, construction speed up. Yep. Oh, Bite's almost done. So there's that. Working in our favor. And we're slowly gathering factories together. Which is good, but still. So Bite's done. Small develops science base. Railroads. Which one do we want? Okay, can we have a look at infrastructure? Okay, Raven Lakes is pretty good. Everywhere else is kind of low. Alright, so we can work with that. So underground would make us go for 2 infrastructure for Crown Spike, Pirate Region. Yeah, underground, why not? We'll also get some oil out of this, so yay. Because oil is good. Alright. We're a little bit ahead of our time, but we do have crystals. I will admit we do have some crystals, but I kind of want to avoid picking those up until we have the military factories to mass produce. Like, we still only have goddamn 3 military factories. I mean, to be fair, we are... The factories we do have are just working along rather well. But we do need more. And I kind of want to have... Because the way I'm seeing it, the more civilian factories we have, the faster we can produce other factories. And in this case... Yeah, that should be a pretty good starting point. Because we should, due to research and these things, will also be getting more infrastructure, which will make life a bit easier as well. Wait, how soon is this one? 130. We can work with that. Alright. You know what? Sure. Some more infrastructure and oil is never a bad thing. I should probably look into bloody fuel fuel storage and all that, just to so we have more, because I have been informed that we would be better off going with an air force. Which I completely agree with. Air force should be good. But first things first, we've got to work on our actual bloody artillery. So you're anti-tank, you're anti-air, and this is just standard artillery. Alright, guess we'll start improving that, since artillery is a major part of our army. Oh, ooh, nice. I think we have... Yes, we have enough where we can finally actually get some bloody... We can actually modify the government a bit. Let's see, economy? Let's see, You know, we'll start with some limited conscription, because that will give us more people to work with. I think. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. Didn't quite have enough war support for more than that, but it's a start. Okay, where is our oil? It's 3 days off. There we go. So we now have oil. Can't... Oh wait, we can go this one. Can't go to these because they're cut off by the Grover Park, but we can go Embrace the Legacy, which gives us another building slot, some more infrastructure, and more crystal. So why not? If nothing else, we can potentially trade those off. Alright, computer machines are almost done. Underground construction's almost done. And our army is looking in pretty good shape. Like we are... Like we're slowly developing additional forces. We don't quite have enough manpower just yet, but that's going to change in time. So research speeds up. Alright. Yeah. Decryption and... We can get the decryptions and all that up. Just for the sake of security and all that. Drill oil. So for 70 days... Okay, so... Oh, evacuation. We need to get more... Okay, we can work with that. That's not too difficult. Underground construction. Let's see. Step 2. Max factories in a state and bomb factory vulnerability. God damn it. We need to get more stuff done is the thing. We've got so much to do and little time to do it. So you... Sure, why not? Because if nothing else, less bomb vulnerability and more factories in the states, so... It works, it works. Alright. So 20 more days till we have all the civilian factories over here taken care of. Then we move... Then we can have all these factories working towards Raven Lakes and then Crown Spike. Okay, guns are set up. Fine, we'll start the magical we can start on the magical infantry stuff. We didn't even have enough enough of the old guns to fill up the army. Now we're already making new ones. Griffonian diplomacy. Governor D. Feather was assassinated and the provincial government was formed in Waita until the country could stabilize. The goal of the government is to eventually give way to a democratic election. Despite the efforts of the now deceased Marshal Highhill, it seems that democracy, at least for now, will prevail. I'm not sure where this is. Yeah, I don't know where this is. Oh, these bastards. No idea. Okay, embrace the legacy as well. So we've got more crystals working. Alright. We should probably look into military stuff. Just for the sole purpose of doing things, but you know what, we'll start with the Strawberry Pact. Yeah, apparently the pact means that they can't... The Strawberry Pact means they can't invade us and stuff like that, which, not bad. Not a bad thing by any means. Decryption analysis. Decryption and ciphers, because why not? Because I do intend to have a security agency at some point. Just hasn't happened yet. Ah, screw it, we'll create one. Create... Actually, wait. Sorry, just the BOD. That's what our agency will be, the BOD. Like, yes, I'm aware that developing that's gonna slow down Raven Hills a little bit, but not by much. Not by all that much. So progress is at least being made. And I think, yes, we finally reached a net positive as far as manpower is concerned. Yeah, at the very least, we've reached the point where the hindrance is in fact equipment, not bloody... Okay. Could improve the artillery again. That, even though that's way ahead of our time. Strawberry Pack's done. Industry. Some more production would be good. Let's see, what can we do? Has guaranteed... Oh, more max manpower is always good, so... Modifying the government. Let's see, what can we get? Entrenchments, artillery, infantry, air specialist. You know what, we'll start with artillery. And we'll also... Artillery and... Yeah, artillery and infantry seem like good choices for us. See, army defense or army attack? Oh no, thought that would be attack, but no. Huh. Okay. Alright, beware of dog now exists. And we are recruiting operatives. Alright. Just thinking, how do we want to do this? Yeah, why not? Yes, it's gonna, as I said, it's gonna slow down. Yeah, it's gonna slow down production completely, but that's it's 30 days, and then once that's done, we can literally start decrypting and encrypting stuff, which has its benefits. And we've entered the year 1010. Right. Wait, no. Production's what I'm looking for. Don't have enough for the stockpile, but we can convert from here, which will speed things up and make things a bit cheaper. Oh, we also have at least one of the divisions is finished training too. Wait, what? What? What do you mean you unite the nation? Hang on, what the hell is... What do you do? Oh, come on. No, don't be like this. What is Strawberry Pact? What does this do? Let's try this Strawberry Pact. It's guaranteed the Grand Duchy of do. Oh boy. Okay, you can be in your own special army. And you can control this one. With all our ground forces and all that. Alright, we need a potential front line. Wait, no. Cancel that. Can't delete that one. Front line. How do we right click and right. We don't have enough troops. My only real hope is that because, yes, she'll get the claim, but we're already on good terms. So just digging in here, we can at least try and rush the capital. If we can because if we can take the capital and just knock a lot of this out, we can make life a lot easier for us. Alright, crap. Okay, we don't have any additional things we can add. There. Can our royal defense thing... No, no we don't have anything new. Shit. Right, stop the exercising for now. Oh boy. Oh crap. Right, cryptology's done. Okay, as far as ciphers are concerned, we will... Yeah, we'll start on you, because why not? Alright. Unfortunately, the only two nationalities we can really infiltrate with these guys is us and Diamond Dog nationality. And Tailwagger, you're up. So this has got that construction going again. Alright. We'll get the joint griffin training thing, because that will give us more manpower. Which will be helpful, because we need more. I mean, to be fair, our iron paws will just completely clobber whatever's on the front line against them. But these guys are not in a good spot. Alright. More manpower, good. See what does... Alright, so... God damn it. Oh, shit. You know what? Free radio stations. Why not? Okay, because we've got the technology, so why the hell wouldn't we? But yes, we need to start working on our goddamn... Alright, right click. So the plan here is draw a spearhead, lines... Yeah, pretty much take Griffinheim is the plan for you. Because if we can knock that out in the event of a war, that makes life a lot easier for us. Damn it, they like us. Why are they... Who knows? Let's see. For what it's worth, I'm kind of hoping that they're planning to aim for the... So what exactly... Let's have a quick look at Griffinheim. What are you trying to do? Unite the nation. Unite the nation. So what... Okay, that makes sense. What they're trying to do is... Okay, they've gotten it, so they can... Alright. Let's see. Sure, why not? We'll be more than happy to assist. Underground construction. If nothing else, we are... Right, we need better construction speed, because if nothing else, we are at least still on good terms with Griffinheim. They hold our core provinces. Shit. Alright, alright. It's not the end of the world. It's not a good situation, but it's not the end of the world. We're just in a fairly bad situation. Actually, hang on. Intelligia. Let's see. Where are the bulk of your factories? Okay, the bulk of them are clearly in Griffinheim, in this core territory. Some here. There's also plenty up here as well, which is a problem, which is kind of in the core of the Strawberry Duchy. But Griffinheim is the real industrial heartland. If we can knock Griffinheim and this out, that's suddenly a lot of military factories they don't have anymore. Plus, it's a lot of victory points in our favor. And I'm not seeing any defenses being built here, so... Alright. And if we can do this while the bulk of their army is over on this side of the Empire, that's a lot of ground we can take and a lot of defensive positions we can secure for ourselves. Yes, I'm aware that we haven't actually done anything in this war, and I don't intend to. Because, well, it seems like our Regent is getting a bit too big for her britches. Alright, radar station will be up soon. Oh, radar detection. Good. So there is that. Alright, let's reopen that, because it gives us some options. But for the time being, I think we'll leave it there. Oh boy. Well, if nothing else, we now have some radar up. Even if it's only level 1, it's something. But until next time... Oh, you're meant to be under him. Better? Much better. Alright, we are as prepared as we're... Oh. Leveled up again. Okay. In this case, we're gonna go with... an offense doctrine, because... well, we're probably gonna need it. Unyielding Defender and Offense Doctrine. Okay. Granted, there's a lot of factories over here, and probably what they're going to capture in here as well, but controlling the heart of the Empire would be good for us. But until next time, my name is Bright Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.